All right, well, it's time for us to get into the self-improvement segment. And today we're going to be having a conversation. If you watched us from the beginning of the show, I told you about it. How to overcome unrequited love. Now, unrequited love is quite a bit of a challenge for a lot of people. Sometimes you find yourself in that space and you don't know what to do with the situation in which you find yourself. Let's take a look at this video. We'll come back and then, the show is on.
Hello, Team Breakfast Daily. There is an issue bothering me and I need you to help me. I am a 27-year-old lady who has feelings for a gentleman whom I work with. He shows me affection, cares for me, and he's always there when I need him. I've grown fond of him and I'm beginning to develop feelings for him. Anytime I'm with him, I want to shout out and tell him how madly in love I am with him, but I don't know if he feels the same way as I do. One evening, as I was going home with him as usual, because he lives along my stretch, he told me we would pass by the airport before going on our way, because he needed to pick up someone who was returning from the United States. I was okay with it, because I thought it would be a relative or a friend, only for us to get there and for me to realize that it was his fiancée. Fast forward, I don't rapport with him anymore, although he keeps asking me why. I've suddenly developed this hatred for him, because I feel as though he should have told me that he had a woman in his life. I am also frustrated by the fact that the love that I feel for him is one-sided. Do I have the right to be angry about the situation when I couldn't even openly tell him about my feelings for him? Should I just forget about everything and move on? I am confused. Please assist me.
In our souls. They told us that love is red and that love takes a beautiful gasp with every deep, airy breath into our lungs and every pump of our flowing, watery blood. But love does not camp in our hearts. It lives in our souls. They told us that when love encapsulates and binds us, we no longer belong to the world and that everything is bright and perfect and new. But love can cause us to bleed until we cannot stand anymore. And love is birthed with all of the pain of labor as our abdomens contract and our lady holes stretch beyond imagined possibility to make way for a newborn wonder that is helpless and hopeless without our care. Love is completely lost without love. They told us that love can heal all sores, but they forgot to tell us that love can slash through iron blocks and diamond rocks and right through our airy, hungry lungs, our blood-pumping hearts. They forgot to tell us that love which has been tortured and murdered can leave deep, gushing, bloody wounds, wounds that will not stop bleeding and that bleed even after we are dead in our souls. Disgusting wounds that are permanently stamped, engraved, and tattooed and that live in our souls, forever reminding us that even in our souls, love and time, they do not stand still.